Okay, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back from the break. So my name's Mario. This is Daria, and we're going to introduce ourselves in a minute. But first of all, we would like to start off a little unconventionally, since now the startup part of this course is starting. We would like for all of you to stand up real quick again and come in front here, so we can have a little loosening up session, because we know it's been a long day already, and we want to get you into the right mood. Please join us in front. Okay, so please, maybe we're a lot of people. We do one row here, and facing each other, like always two people in front of each other. Like, for example, we look like this, right? And here's the next person, here's the next person. And the same we do on this side. Okay? Yes. So, exactly. Exactly. So, all right, great. Okay. So what we're gonna do is just to loosen up and get the brain flowing, blood in the brain cells flowing again a little bit. We're going to do some movement, and we're going to mirror what our partner is doing for us. So if we make an example, for example, this on the left side or on the outer side starts, right? And you make a movement, you choose something, and the other person has to mirror it. For example, if I make like this, she has to do the same thing. Or you can like whatever you want, and the other person has to mirror it, so we can get a little blood flowing. All right. Outer parts. Think of a movement. Yes, you guys on the other side. Exactly. Yes.
So inner sides are mirroring.
Yes. Exactly. Perfect. Oh yes, nice move. Very nice. Okay, guys. Very nice moves indeed. Yes. And now we switch roles. So the ones that performed that were mirroring are now going in the lead.
We did that already. So we are finished.
You have another chance.
You can straightforward see who's doing CrossFit.
Yes. Okay. Great. Thanks, guys. Give yourselves a hand. Okay. Then you can now go back to your seats, and we start with our little intro.
So we will always start with a short warm-up, so that everyone can wake up, and so that you also can know each other better afterwards,
All right. Quick question. These microphones we have to hold, or are they also working when they're lying down? All right. Okay, so great participation. Now we're going to tell you in short who we are. Okay, because we are now, we're now, as we said, the entrepreneurial part, not the techie part that you've been part of over the day. So, Daria, if you would like to start.
Okay, first of all, I'm very happy to see you all here. Yes, thank you. So I want just to tell you shortly why at all am I here in front of you talking today. Yeah, I am a co-founder and till recently managing director of a big co-working space in Berlin called SpaceCheck. I had an opportunity working, running a co-working space to observe and consult to a big amount of startups in Berlin on different stages. And I'm also quite experienced in evaluating startups for venture capital and business angels. So first question, who knows what is a co-working space? Okay, great. Okay, perfect. So for those who are not sure what it is, co-working space is a business model that exists around 10 years, but it is already quite proved one. It is basically a mix of three models. One, it's business center, but it is focused on startups or corporates who want to open their innovation centers. And then second, it's often also an event venue. And third, it's a club. Yeah. So the idea in the beginning was that it will be cheaper for young entrepreneurs, for young companies to share their costs for not only for the location, not only for offices, but also for legal services, accounting, and so on. But later on, it also merged into sharing a community. So if a startup needs a few web designers or help in accounting, then they can find it easier inside of this startup hub co-working space. Who of you have been in a co-working space before? Okay, good. So can someone share their experience about it? Okay, who liked it? Like one positive experience, yeah? Can any of you just speak up? Which one was it? Yes. So this, for example, model is even more focused on this part of business model, which is a club, yeah, for their co-working division, which makes it extremely vibrant and lively. Yeah. So, has anyone have a negative experience in a co-working? It's fine. Like, I'm not married to this business model. Yeah, sure. Too expensive. Really? Which one was that? Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So there are different co-working spaces. Some of them may be more expensive per square meter, especially. Yeah, because they offer this all extra services. But definitely there are also some other negative points. Maybe you can.
Yeah, if you really want to focus and get work done, it's probably not the right place.
Yeah. So also true. So it's like not perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah, for some operational issues they also have. Yeah.
I've also been working in a couple of co-working spaces when larger companies are joining co-working spaces. So the idea is to have a community, but larger companies are just sealed off. It's not like in SoundCloud when they were in Berlin.
Yeah.
You can go to the CTO of SoundCloud and ask for a favor real quick.
Yes.
You know, they're just sealed in.
Exactly. So there are still lots of disadvantages. It's still a developing business model, but it's working, and that's how I got access to lots of other startups, but also corporates like RV or CareHair having their innovation centers at our place. So it was quite interesting to work with them on their projects too. So, So that's how it looks like approximately. It was done when we just opened, because that's event venue, and that's the club part. Yeah. So this all like usually entrepreneurs. There is lots of creativity too, and it's fun to work in one. So I really enjoyed it. However, I have stopped being managing director 2 weeks ago. I started restructuring of my business like 6 months ago, and I pushed out one of my co-founders. Not very nice thing to do, but I think I had to. So it was like quite intense. And now I'm working on a number of projects. And here is a little bit about my way. So I jumped really from one sphere to another. I started in art. I opened a photo studio when I was like 18 years old. It didn't work out that well because it's quite boring to make pictures of models and actors. They all wanted the same. Then I worked in Washington for Republican Party. I thought that's very interesting to work in non-profit political organizations, but it was let's say, I decided to look more into business side because I thought there will be less politics in there. And I worked for Daimler for 4 years as a marketing manager. There was still some politics there, but it was amazing. It was exciting. There was no marketing set up in Moscow for Daimler Financial Services. So it was startup inside of a corporation. It was amazingly interesting. Then, however, I jumped to the startup world. I moved to Berlin, did another master, and started my own company while also consulting others and evaluating. And I saw a lot in the startup scene that the quality is not very high. So now my mission is to increase the quality of projects both outside corporates and inside that are entrepreneurial or intrapreneurial. Yeah? So me being here is part of that. And now I want to give the word back to Mario.
Hi, thanks. So thank you very much for your intro. I will do the same really briefly. My background has after university, so I've been studying business, and my jump into Berlin was directly into the startup scene right away. And I founded a company right in the beginning that was aiming to optimize taxation for companies and their employees, right? That turned out for me to be not the way, since I was just, I wanted to found something, and that was, the opportunity was there, but I didn't ask enough of the question of why do I actually want to do this. So I forwarded the leads that I had to my competitor and moved on to a sports project. Before then building up the company that I built for the past 4 years. And therefore I have a question. Who of you is in any kind of business club or anything similar? Okay, perfect. And what is the value you get out of that? Network and events. So, and like the most, what would you say is like the most important thing to actually get the network done, right? Right, quality of people, and anything else? Yeah. Right, the connections, exactly. So that was kind of our idea in the beginning. Is we go to so many conferences or on different clubs where you exchange a business card, right? You have a quick chat. Then you go home, you maybe do a follow-up email, and the connection is not very deep. So our task was, how do we get people to connect on a deeper level than just handing out business cards, and actually gain some basic level of trust. So that is when we started the Founders Kite Club, and that is an invite-only business club for entrepreneurs and investors, so high level only, also private equity and venture capital. And we are organizing events with a special twist. We go kite surfing and skiing also all over the world with 50 selected pre-selected individuals for 4 to 7 days. So basically, they go do sports all day, kite surfing, very relaxed atmosphere. In the evening, we have structured events like talks, mastermind sessions, all that. And at night, they meet again after dinner at the bar. And when they come home, after those 4 days, 7 days, they have 49 high-level business friends, and they know who they are, and they can actually better trust. There was a lot of cross investments happening also, so it was very successful from our point of view. It was quite successful in a way that actually deals happened in this community. And I have been, I also exited a company in beginning of January, so beginning of this year, in order to pursue a new idea. This is my main thing, is an impact business, which is building a circular economy in Berlin first, right? as a prototype and test different reuse models within this ecosystem. Yeah, that's kind of the new thing. Additionally, I was quite a while already interested in blockchain topics, and we, together with Daria and one other entrepreneurial friend, we started a block mob, which is kind of, you can think as a network. So we're not technical people, we're business people, but we kind of have the networks that we bring together from Daria's business, from my business, and of our third participant. And we do kind of a network of interested experts or newbies within the blockchain space. Do this on 3 levels. One is events for the general public. It's a blockchain real talk. One is corporate education, where we give like a brief intro in the very basics of how blockchain works, in order to figure out if they can maybe apply the technology for their business. And third is we're doing building courses for universities, technical university. We're part of here on the entrepreneurship side, and talking to the University of Vilnius for that. So that's basically what we do. Any questions or anything to add from your side? Anything I forgot? If
So you can ask us more questions during the break.
For sure.
No problem. So now let's move to you.